Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Victoria here, Radiant Moon Tarot. We have your daily reading for Thursday, February 22nd of 2024. Let's have a look and see what messages are coming out for you guys today. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you. Let's get right into your reading. See what we've got. We're going to start out with the Nine of Cups. Well, that's not a bad way to start your day. The Nine of Cups has to do with attainment of your wishes, your goals, your dreams. So something that you want is going to be your focus today. Something you want to accomplish is going to be your focus today. And this certainly does have the energy around it that you can have this sense of fulfillment and satisfaction there, something that's going to make you quite happy. So this could be where you start your day with a simple to-do list and you actually manage to cross every single one off. This can be something bigger for some of you. There might be something in regards to a relationship or to your job or to your money, your family, whatever it happens to be. Something is granted to you. So this is a wonderful energy. It can certainly be a big old yes card. The Nine of Cups is where we kind of, rub the genie's lamp, make a wish, and just know that it's going to come true. And this is very interesting that we get this because we are just stepping into full moon energy. We've got a full moon in Virgo that's coming in here on Saturday on the 24th, but we start to feel the energy starts to intensify a little bit a few days before, and it keeps on going a few days after. So this can be where you are really envisioning something that you want for your future. Perhaps there is something that is actually coming to fruition for you right now, because the full moon in Virgo, we reflect upon the new moon in Virgo from 6 months ago and the energies in between, the things that have happened in between, right? So you could be just realizing that, oh my goodness, I did actually set my intentions for this thing, and now here I have an opportunity to make it happen. So this can be a really wonderful, wonderful energy for you. But the Nine of Cups also is an energy of happiness and joy and contentment and being very pleased with your day, with your world. So it's all around a very high vibe energy coming in. We have the Two of Wands. This again. Didn't we have the Two of Wands Monday and Tuesday? Wasn't it? Oy, oy, oy. Okay, so a blessing headed your way. The Two of Wands. The path is still clear. All right. I think we had, making plans, setting goals, setting intentions, removing obstacles and blocks, and the way forward is clear. So whatever you're dreaming about, whatever you're hoping for, wishing for, whether it's something small or something big, the way forward, wide open. The Two of Wands can be about planning a trip or an event, basically having an open mind, an open heart with the Two of Wands. The world is your oyster. So be open, look at the big picture, look at the possibilities, and you just never know what you might be able to make happen for yourself. So it's a great energy in there. You might be making some important decisions, and whatever decisions you make is the right path for you. So don't doubt your decisions that you are making, right? It's like you're right where you're supposed to be, and you are not going to make a wrong move. We have the Lovers card here, and this is your challenge energy. Okay, so we do have Gemini energy coming in here. Matters of the mind. For some of you, matters of the heart. For others of you, the Lovers card does bring about an energy of needing to make a choice of some kind. So we've got decisions here with the Two of Wands, but what's going to make you happy, right? And so some of you are really having a look at the partnerships in your life, the relationships that you have in your life, both romantically and friendships and business partnerships as well. So this can be your focus in this energy. And, we do have Venus in Aquarius. And the thing is that this can be about following your heart, about making your plans for the future. There can be a focus on, people in your life. Are you connected with them? Is there healthy relationships? Is there things that need to be fixed or changed? What does the future hold? So some of you have some very important decisions to make about where you are partnered up. But I feel here that, with whatever choices that you're making, whatever you decide, will be the right choice for you. And even though sometimes we have a little bit of doubt, or even for some of you, making a decision is challenging. Some of you are Virgos that are watching, and this full moon in your sign really has you in a kind of reflective kind of state. And sometimes making a decision is a little bit tough, right? It is a little bit challenging, but I feel ultimately you listen to your intuition, follow your heart, trust your instincts, trust yourself to make the right choices for you. You are not going to go astray. You're going to be right on track for whatever it is your path to happiness. But the Lover's card can represent on just a daily energy that maybe there is some challenges with a person that's around you. This can be a friend, a romantic interest, something in your workplace, right? Two people who normally work together or connect symbiotically there, right? Something maybe just a little bit out of whack. So this is your challenge energy. It's not reversed. So it's just something that we need to focus on, something that we may need to resolve, or something that's just giving you a little bit of a hiccup in your day, but it's not something that you can't get over and that you can't resolve. Keeping an open mind may be part of the key to that. The Lover's card is also where you connect with your higher self, though, where you come into alignment with your divine masculine and feminine, where, your physical self and your spiritual self meet halfway kind of thing. So part of the challenge there today, you might be busy, and especially if you've got a laundry list of things that you want to do today, some goals that you've set for yourself, you may find that you don't have time to do something for yourself. So, if you were maybe starting out your day where you want to say, where you're like, okay, I'm going to make sure that I put aside half an hour later on. I want to connect with my energy. I want to meditate. I want to have a bubble bath, whatever it happens to be. And I want to, do something nice for myself, or just take a little bit of a time out. And you might be so busy that maybe you don't have an opportunity to do that. Right. So, so just keep that in mind, that wherever we put our efforts to, kind of restore the balance, right? We can usually accomplish it, even if it means saying no to something, all right, or maybe even staying up a little bit late. So whatever your situation is, you're going to make the right choices for yourself. You may need to find compromise, a middle ground if there's another person involved somewhere, but I feel here that in this energy, you'll work it out. Your advice from Spirit, we've got the 8 of Cups. So in order to achieve your goals, we do need to transition. We do need to move forward, and we sometimes do need to let something go. The 8 of Cups is where we quite often do feel a little bit emotionally disconnected, or we need to detach emotionally from something to make the decisions that we need to make. So whether you are having a conversation today, whether you are making decisions today, yes, following your heart, listening to your intuition is always important, but we sometimes need to detach from the outcome, or we need to detach from only making decisions out of an emotional way, right? We quite often do have all of our senses working in unison to help us make a choice, right? We've got our heart, we've got our mind, we've got our spiritual side, right? And so all of these things work together to help us make the right choices. So, so just making a decision only from a basis of your emotions may or may not be the best way for you today, right? But I do feel here that you're being very encouraged to look into the future, whether it's short term or long term, and say, okay, where do I want to go? What do I want to be? What do I want to resolve? What am I wishing for? What am I hoping for? And then make the next step, make the move, or detach emotionally from the outcome, right? Because we do quite often put a lot of emphasis on a certain outcome or a certain path. And when we are open to a different way of doing things, or we're open to different possibilities to still get us to our finish line, this is where our day, this is where our week, this is where our year usually goes a little bit smoother, because I want to finish 20 things by the end of the day. I don't know how I'm going to do them. I'm just going to get started. And, one thing might lead into another, and your outcome might be the same, but your path is a little bit different than what you had originally maybe even thought that it was going to be. And so when we detach from how we're going to actually achieve something on a little bit, then, whatever curveballs we get thrown our way through the course of our day, they're easier to navigate. But I do feel here that some of you are making a choice to walk away from something, and this is something deep down that has to happen. Because the Eight of Cups, there's no fulfillment, there's no joy, right? But there is a wish, there is a dream, there is a goal. And the full moon in Virgo the energy coming in may have you really thinking about that. Also, we are in Pisces season, and this is, very mystical, very magical, very spiritual energy, but it is the 12th house energy, and 12th house is a final energy, right? It's the last sign of the zodiac, the last house that it's associated with. And this is where we do sometimes have endings, right? We close a chapter, we shut a door. So what do you need to shut a door on? What chapter do you need to close? What do you need to leave behind? What do you need to walk away from? Sometimes it's just walking away from an outcome, right? It can be very much as simple as that, or as difficult as that, depending how attached you are to an outcome, right? So keep the vision, keep a goal, look to the future, and make decisions. Where am I? What is making me happy? What is causing me a lot of grief? And can we fix it? Can we heal it? Or do I need to move on? Do I need to move forward? Because there's a lot of changes in the wind for a lot of people right now. And you're being very much aligned with your goals and dreams. So we got a lot of heavy energy that's coming. It's heavy energy, but it's also enlightened kind of energy. Like, it's whenever we are kind of shedding something, whenever we have a full moon, it does get emotional a little bit anyway. But there's just something about this one. It's like very much it's like a closed chapter in some aspect for a lot of people, and it keeps coming up in the readings as well. And so it's just got this final chapter kind of energy to it, and it's probably the astrology that's with it, right? But there's also a lot of other planetary things going on. So if you feel like there's a final chapter, a final ending, or a final decision that needs to be made, trust in yourself to make the right choice for you. We have storm fields, okay? So storm fields can show that there is a storm brewing, okay? There's some challenges up ahead, but remember that you have the ability here to fix something, to move forward with something. Now, the thing is here with the storm fields, it is card number 9. 9 relates back to Virgo, Hermit energy. So perhaps there's something here that you do need to clear out, or you are anticipating something a little bit challenging on the horizon, right? And, so this can be where your intuition is really saying, okay, hold on. I need you to ground your energy. There's a challenge up ahead. There's something that we need to face. There's something that we need to go through so we can come out the other side in, when the sun shines after the storm kind of thing, when the debris falls, right? And we, start the cleanup process kind of thing. So some of you are maybe in for a little bit of a challenge, but it's short-lived. Some of you here are also cleansing, purging, and healing from something that's been a challenge, or resolving your issues and getting things back on track. So just so you know, the storm fields can be a little bit of a turbulent energy, emotional turbulence, confusion, but it's, again, very quick. It's a very quick moving energy here. Storms always do pass, right? And sometimes we come out feeling a lot better and more optimistic, and sometimes we are picking up some pieces, right? So whatever your situation is, might be a little bit of turbulent energy heading you through your day, but I do feel like you can come out in a much better place than when you went in. Anywho, I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. All right, I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, subscribe. I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.